Hey guys, it's Ian from Optimize Your Marketing, and in this YouTube video, we are going to be creating a campaign level A/B test on Google Ads, and we're going to specifically be doing a bidding strategy A/B test. But before we get any further, I just wanted to draw your attention real quick to our YouTube channel where we post 4 to 5 videos every single week, and we do daily YouTube shorts. If you're not already subscribed, I highly recommend that you do. The amount of content that we're pushing out and how relevant it is in 2024 could really help if you are someone that is creating advertising campaigns for your company, or you're in some sort of digital marketing role in your company and you want to stay cutting edge. Then we highly recommend you to follow. We post a lot of content on Spotify as well if you like the listening version of this, and then on LinkedIn if you like to get quick nuggets of information. But with that being said, I'm going to dive right back into the video, and we are in the Google Ads Manager, and I am going to be working off of this campaign right here, which is a maximize conversions campaign, and I want to test it with an enhanced cost per click. So how would I go about setting this up? Well, I want to show you in this quick, maybe like 5-10 minute video. So let's dive right in. As you can see, we're in the campaign manager. Let's get into experiments. So experiments is down here in the bottom left, and I'm going to click it, and I'm going to click all experiments. Now, the way this can be done is to create a custom experiment. So we select this blue icon, and as you can see, there's a lot of different options here, but a lot of these are very niche, like a video experiment, demand gen experiment, performance max experiment. They're all very niche experiments that Google Ads provides. But if you know what you're doing, and if you're following this tutorial, then you will know what you're doing, then you're just going to want to select custom experiment, and I'll show you why in a second. This is for a search campaign. You can do this with display as well, but generally speaking, display is more of an automated approach where we've already put in headlines and pieces of text that we know that our audience will resonate with, and so we don't normally do A/B tests on our display campaigns. We mostly do them on search. So we're going to click continue. And once this loads, it is going to bring us into just like the experiment builder format here. So let's just put this in here and say max conversions versus eCPC, which stands for enhanced cost per click. So I'll just say we are testing eCPC against max conversions to see if the manual bidding approach does better. Great. Now, all we need to do is select the campaign, and we're going to select this campaign. It says max clicks. That is a just nomenclature misfire. That just needs updated because it is max conversions. So I'll probably just fix that up in the future, but for now we'll keep it like that. We'll click save and continue. So at this point, now we're inside of the campaign. So what we're actually doing is we are editing the variant. The variant is the campaign that we are testing, and that is going to be a test. So we're editing the variant. So at this point, what we need to do is we need to actually click into this gear icon because this is a campaign level A/B test. Now you could do ad level A/B tests. You can also be doing other things in this campaign. So you could be changing other settings like potentially match types or location tests or ad scheduling, audience targeting tests. That would all show up under potentially audiences or under insights and reports. And I'll actually show you real quick where this stuff is at. So if you wanted to change the device type perhaps in this campaign, you wanted to only make sure that it was on mobile, then you would come into devices and you would change this computers and make it minus 100%, and you change tablets to minus 100%, and then you change mobile phones to maybe plus 10 or 20 or whatever, but you're only focusing on mobile. So if you wanted to do that, you could do match locations. Okay, we're going to disregard that I just said that. Hopefully this is a little buggy, so I'll just give the caveat is sometimes when you're doing campaign level A/B tests, it gets a little buggy, so I don't want to mess around with this too much. But again, under insights and reports, that is where you can change device types. If you wanted to change your audience, you could come in here and click into audiences. And in the audiences tab, you can change edit segment audiences or edit audience segments at the campaign level. At the campaign level. And what you would do is you would select it, and then you could actually change this based on a targeting perspective. So if you are only trying to target specific people, then you can make sure that you place that targeting on. So if we were to select targeting and we went into browse and we said we want to only target people that potentially, maybe this isn't a good one. Let's go into I think it would be data segments. No, you could do data segments. So you could say we only want to target people that were previous website visitors, or we only want to target people that are in company sizes that are 249 or less. So you can do that, and you can narrow the reach of your campaign to the selected segment. However, that's not what we're doing here. I just wanted to show it because the blog post that is associated with this YouTube video discusses those. So if you are interested, you totally can check that out. It is on our website in our blog. So anyway, let's get into actually changing. So we're going back to campaigns here. Let's get into actually changing the bidding strategy. So as you can see, this still says set up, make changes, schedule. The reason why I wanted to confirm that is because I did just click campaigns. We are still in the experiments tab, which is good. And that's why I like the appearance to be on the expert view. So let's click into the gear icon and let's change the bid strategy to be enhanced cost per click. Now, as a caveat, if you're setting up your campaign for the first time, you are actually unable to select enhanced cost per click just because Google doesn't want you to do the manual bidding approach. And so it says you can change it after you set up the campaign. So it's hoping that you forget about it, but we don't forget about those things that optimize your marketing. And so essentially it's kind of why we're testing this here. But if we change the bid strategy, and we'll go down here and select a bid strategy not recommended, and then change this to manual CPC, and then make sure that eCPC, enhanced cost per click, is selected for conversions. Then we will select save. And just like that, this campaign is now ready to go in terms of it is changed. Our bidding strategy is different. And so now all we need to do is select schedule. So let's select schedule. And at this point, we just need to select two goals. So whenever we're doing these kinds of A/B tests, we're focused on cost per lead primarily. So we want to see a cost per conversion, and we want that to decrease or stay the same, but decrease primarily would be nice. And then let's just see if there are anything else in here. So if we had conversion values tied into this account, we would want that associated. So which we do have this synced to a HubSpot account. So let's say increase. And the reason for this is because all conversions are not the same in a B2B space. Some deals are more revenue than others. And so conversion values that are getting tied back into the ad account from marketing qualified leads is important. And we want to prioritize those kinds of leads and those kinds of people versus just any old lead that may turn into an unqualified lead. So that's why we did conversion value increase, cost per conversion decrease. These are our two goals, and we'll see. And this is how we'll dictate if this is a successful experiment or not. We have a 50% experiment split. That's pretty standard. Experiment dates. It says 56 days. That is kind of long. I don't know why it's getting that. Let's just say 14 days because we're going to want to check it. And then you can enable sync. I am personally going to turn it off because I like to keep this in my experiment manager where I can document it, as well as in our campaign planner that we use for all of our clients. But I want to be able to make these changes after the fact, not have Google do it automatically for me, just because I'm worried it'll mess it up. So I'm going to click create experiment. And once this is done, it is done. So it is creating, and this process will take 5 to 10 minutes, and then we will be good to go. You'll probably see it populate down here once it's ready as well. It'll come up as an experiment tab with a little like Erlenmeyer flask. This is the appropriate term. I used to be a chemical engineer. I know these things. But anyway, so that is today's video. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments. And like I said, if you haven't already subscribed, then please do give this video a like as well if you found it useful. It really helps us out and it means the world to me. So with that being said, that's going to wrap up today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.